Hey everybody, welcome to the Nutrition with Noah show on this beautiful stormy turned sunny day up here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, July 23rd, 2013. And today we're going to be talking about another way to deconstruct and work with your cravings from Chapter 5 of Integrative Nutrition. And this chapter is about deconstructing cravings. You can download the first two chapters of this book, Compliments of Myself, at CoachNoah.com. And we're jumping now to page 128 and 129, where I'm going to be reading about Joshua Rosenthal's method for crowding out unhealthy foods by adding healthy foods. And while some of the things that he suggests are up for discussion, I want to do my best to present his ideas and then have conversations with those of you who are interested, who are curious, who have feedback, who have ideas. So here we go. Crowding out. One solution I've found to cravings that can be quite effective over the years is to add more to your diet rather than taking away from it. For years, I did not eat bread at home. I just ate whole grains. But when I was in restaurants and they put bread on the table, I would wolf it down very quickly. How many people can relate to that? I realized that bread was part of my upbringing, so it was what my parents grew up on and what I grew up on. Rather than have the white bread version at restaurants, I started to incorporate healthy breads at home. Now when I'm eating out, I can take the bread or leave it. It's no longer as if I have a parched throat in the desert and bread is my water. Bread is now just another food. Most nutritionists give their clients a list of foods to avoid and foods to eat, which explains why many people are turned off by nutrition. People think they'll have to give up their regular diet and start eating things they know are quote-unquote good for them, but that they don't enjoy. Taking away people's favorite foods is like taking heroin away from a heroin addict. The food is giving them something that they need. I have found that one of the most effective methods to overcome habitual consumption of unhealthy foods is to simply crowd out these foods. It's hard to eat 5 fruits and vegetables a day and binge on ice cream at the end of the day. Likewise, it's hard to drink 8 glasses of water a day and drink like an alcoholic. The body can only take so much food. If you fill your body with healthy, nutrient-dense foods, it is only natural that cravings for unhealthy foods will lessen substantially. Now, just an aside, as someone who has dealt a lot and taken great care of myself as someone who's a sugar addict, and as someone who has used the 12-step programs to deal with my own addictions, I just want to put an aside is that there are some days that I can eat 10 servings of fruits and vegetables in the past and 10 servings of fruit and still binge on that thing of ice cream. So for those of you who need specialized support in that area, I'm a great resource. But the idea that Joshua is presenting is really important here. When you fill up on the good stuff, there's less room for the quote-unquote bad stuff. By eating and drinking foods, so we're back to the book now. By eating and drinking foods that are good for you earlier in the day, you will naturally have less room and desire for unhealthy foods. This method is most evident when you increase your intake of water. Fill up a bottle of water or pitcher with clean filtered water, or buy a liter of pure spring water and sip it steadily throughout your morning. As the day continues, you'll have less room for coffee, black tea, and soft drinks. Really, it's that simple. You'll immediately begin to cut down on other liquids if you keep yourself well hydrated. I can definitely attest to that. You may need a second bottle for the afternoon. People's need for water varies, so you should listen to your body to determine how much you need to drink a day. Not only will water crowd out more unhealthy drinks, It may also improve your health in other ways. Just drinking water crowds out unhealthy beverages. Eating healthy foods can crowd out junk foods. So vegetables are high in vitamins and minerals, and you can eat a lot of them without gaining weight. When you increase your intake of nutritious foods, such as dark leafy greens and whole grains, your body will have less room for processed, sugary, nutrient-deficient foods. And the beautiful part is that once you start adding these foods into your diet, your body will naturally begin to crave them. The trick is to organize your life so that you have access to these healthful foods at all times, especially when you feel like snacking at work or when you're traveling. Then you can make it to your evening meal without impulsively eating junk food because that's the only thing available. It takes a little practice to make this happen, but it's definitely possible. And I am happy to offer anyone support in figuring out how to make those foods readily available in healthy, delicious ways that you like to eat. So with that, I offer you my support. If you'd like a nutrition consultation, let me know, and we can figure out how to crowd out the unhealthy foods and fill up on healthy foods and do it in a way that's customized and enjoyable for you. This is Coach Noah saying over and out from the Nutrition with Noah show. Have a great day.